Welcome to the first chapter of the tutorial for the Guild 2. I will show you how to control the camera and your character and how to use the most important elements of the user interface. You can read each single step of this chapter again in the task book. This can be reached via your journal on the lower right edge of the screen. Pay attention now while I explain to you in simple steps how to operate the camera and move your character. With the camera, you can not only observe the world from up above, but you can also zoom in close on buildings and characters. Hold down the right mouse button to move the camera. Hold down both mouse buttons to rotate the camera freely. And the mouse wheel allows you to zoom in and out. Now move the camera a little to try this out. Well done! Now you know how to control the camera in the Guild 2. Next, I will teach you how to move your character. First, you need to know that you can always select characters and objects with the left mouse button. Now select your character.
Time for work. Shall I help? Don't pretend to be tired. As good as done. I'm the master. Let's go.
Well done. If you have selected a building as the goal for a movement, your character will enter the building, unless it is the residence of a competitor. You will find a variety of functions on the edges of the screen. I will explain those that are important right now. Pay close attention, and you will not have any problems in the game. Whenever you have selected a character, a building, or a cart, the portrait and name appear at the upper left edge of the screen. If you have selected a character other than your own, you can tell your dynasty's favor from the expression in the portrait, but more on that later. Hold down the right mouse button over the portrait to display a window with more detailed information. Use this feature now and view the detailed information about your character. A quick glance at the portrait can give you a wealth of information. You will learn to appreciate this during the course of the game. You will find the message bar on the left edge of the screen. Whenever you see a small parchment here, you have received a message. If you move the mouse pointer over the parchment, you will see the title of the message. A single left click will open the message. If you right-click, it will be You can use the filter to set which messages you no longer wish to receive. Even the heads of the great commercial houses in the late Middle Ages chased off unheard many a fellow bringing bad news. If you direct your attention to the lower edge of the screen, you will see the action bar. If you have selected a character, a building, or a cart, you will be shown all the actions that are currently available to you. Now, select your character and click on the inventory icon in the action bar. I will tell you more about the other actions later. As you have seen, your character can wear armor and carry a weapon. In addition, you also have room for other objects, but more on that later. Among the icons on the lower right edge of the screen is one called Important People. Left-clicking on this icon opens a window where you can see an overview of all important people, your family, your friends, and your enemies. You can use this overview to access and interact with any important character easily. Now open the overview and take a look around. For example, if you want to bribe an office holder before an election, you can use this overview if you do not know where that person is to be found. Left-clicking on the globe on the lower right edge of the screen will open the map. With its help, you can not only find your characters, carts, employees, and buildings, but also see where your opponents are staying and where to find sources of raw materials. Now open the map and take a look around. Close it again when you have seen enough. Well done. Now you know how to make the map work for you. Congratulations on completing the first chapter of our tutorial. You have learned the general controls for the camera and your character, and now you know how to use the first elements of the user interface. Welcome to the second chapter of the tutorial for the Guild 2, where I will explain the characters, especially your own character. First, I will explain the character overview. Open this now by clicking on the icon titled Dynasty on the lower right edge of the screen. The character document contains all the data and values that describe your character. The left half of the document is taken from the character portrait and your status. Your character's talents and abilities are in the right half. In the upper right corner of the character portrait, you will find your character's current experience. A character earns experience by carrying out actions. This experience is represented as experience points, abbreviated EP. For example, if your character marries, he or she will earn EP for this event. The more EP a character has collected, the higher the character's level. Among other things, how well a business can be expanded depends on the character's level. After all, a master has to have a certain degree of experience to be able to run a business properly. EP can also be used to improve talents. For example, if you want to increase the talent handicraft by a level, you will have to use EP for it. The level you have achieved will remain unaffected. Depending on your character's class, one talent can be improved at lower EP costs and another for higher. This is shown with the plus and minus signs. Now increase a talent by one level. Well done. Now we come to your character's special abilities. Switch to the tab Abilities for the overview of your abilities. Abilities grant a character advantages over other people. For example, being able to carry more than others, thus earning more experience points for completed actions. You can learn your first ability at the second character level, then another when you reach levels 4, 7, and 10. Now choose a level 2 ability for your character. Well done. Now we will explain your family tree. For this, switch to your dynasty's family tree using the tab Family Tree. The family tree shows all the members of your family. However, the most important function of the family tree is the option of adding a family member to the player group and removing him or her again. To add a family member to the player group, all you have to do is select that person by left-clicking in the family tree and then clicking on the button Add to Group. Do this now by adding your character's wife to the player group. As you can see, your character's wife is now in your player group, and you can control her. Finally, I will familiarize you with the 4 character classes in the Guild 2. 4 representatives of the classes are waiting for you in the marketplace. You will recognize them by the question marks. Send your character to the market. Then select the action Talk to Someone in your character's action bar and click on one of the waiting people as a target.
Ardua prima via est.
Greetings. As a patron, I am responsible for everything dealing with the creation, processing, and final production of foodstuffs. My farm delivers the raw materials that my bakery and my inn use to make delicious food and drink.
And now, divide and conquer.
Greetings. As a craftsman, I belong to the hard-working, upright population of any town, above all other character classes. Without my smithy, there would be neither tools nor swords. Without my carpenter's shop, there would be neither walking sticks nor axes. And without my tailor shop, no one would have anything to wear.
Divide and conquer. Greetings. As a scholar, I raise myself above the riffraff with my great knowledge of Christian teachings and all kinds of other mystic secrets. For while I concern myself with the salvation of my community as a priest, as an alchemist I brew the most wonderful potions and transform lead into gold. Cui bono?
Hail and well met. You can trust in me. Or don't you believe I am an honest businessman? Oh well. They say that as a thief I break into the wealthy mansions and that as a robber I lie in wait on the well-travelled trade routes.
Congratulations! You have completed the 2nd chapter of our tutorial. Now you know how the character document works, what experience points are and how they are used, and how to view and use your family tree. You have also learned about the 4 character classes of the Guild 2.
And now what?
Welcome to the 3rd chapter of the tutorial for the Guild 2. Please give me your attention as I explain everything important about buildings. Once you have founded a new family dynasty, your first step is to build a business. To do this, click on the hammer icon on the lower left corner of the screen. This is the complete list, divided into 5 groups, of all the buildings that you can build as a player. provided your character has the appropriate character class, the appropriate level, and the appropriate title. Now select the Craftsman tab to see all the buildings that you are allowed to build as a craftsman. In front of you is a list of all the buildings in the Craftsman class. As a second-level craftsman, you have a choice of the smithy, the carpenter shop, and the tailor shop, each at the first building level. To erect a building, simply click on it. The building list will close, and the building you selected will appear as a ghost object on your mouse pointer. You can move the camera normally in this mode. If the building is colored red, the construction area is unfavorable, and you should find a different place. However, if the building is green, you can build it with a left click. Now build the smithy in the first building level, the foundry.
What?
A new building has been finished. Now that you have learned how to construct a new building, I will show you what the residence is all about. Please enter your residence now. First, select it by left-clicking.
What? In my business, we work conscientiously.
Where to?
Now click on Enter Building in your residence action bar.
I'm the master.
The members of your family live in this house. Here they can sleep in peace because only your family, with the exception of the city guards, of course, can enter your residence. Married characters can do even more than just sleep, but you will have to find that out for yourself. Please open the Building Improvements now. The icon is located in the action bar of your residence. This shows you all the improvements you can add to your residence. You can view the effects of each improvement by holding down the right mouse button over the object. Choose an improvement and apply it by left-clicking. You have seen that various improvements are available. Think well before you decide how to furnish your residence. Please leave your residence now by clicking on Leave Building to the right of the action bar. Once you have acquired a higher title later, you can expand your residence to a higher building level. This will unlock more improvements and grant your characters additional actions. We will now look at the businesses. Please enter your smithy by selecting it and then clicking on Enter Building. If the smithy is currently not in your field of view, you can get there by simply double-clicking on the building icon on the right edge of the screen. Welcome to your smithy. This is where, through their hard work, your journeyman smiths increase the wealth of your dynasty. We will tell you in a later chapter how to make your journeymen work. Please open the Building Improvements now. The icon is located in the action bar of your smithy. Just as with your residence, the improvements for the smithy are displayed here. Here, too, you can view the effects of each improvement by using the right mouse button. Please choose an improvement and apply it by left-clicking. The improvements for a business are different from those for a residence in some points. Here, you can increase the productivity of your employees, among other things, meaning that they will work faster. The condition of each building is shown as a horizontal bar when you have the building selected. If this condition deteriorates, so does the value of the building. If the condition should sink to 30% or even lower, your building can easily be raided or even conquered by enemy fighters. It is therefore advisable to renovate your buildings on a regular basis. To do this, click If you keep your buildings in good condition at all times, you will have enough time to gather your own fighters when one of your buildings is attacked and start a counter-strike before your enemies manage to break down the door. You do not necessarily have to erect your own buildings. You can also buy them from someone. Every building that is up for sale is marked by a coin symbol hovering over its roof. Look around a little and you will find a tailor shop that bears this symbol. Please select this building, then click on Purchase Building in the action bar. Now click on Purchase Building in the tailor shop's action bar. A building has been renovated. You have bought a building. Congratulations! You have completed the third chapter of our tutorial. In this chapter, you learnt to erect, improve, renovate, or purchase a building. The differences between a residence and a business were also explained. Welcome to the fourth chapter of the tutorial for the Guild 2, where I am going to show you how to run your business. First, you must provide enough raw materials for your business. To do this, you must send your cart to the marketplace and buy iron there.
Where would you like to go? I hope I don't get robbed.
Your cart has arrived at the marketplace. Well done. Now click on one of the 5 market stalls to open the market menu. You can find everything you need in the 5 stalls in the marketplace. To the right, next to the market menu, is the transport menu. All of your carts and characters that are within the marketplace are listed here. Since you have come to the market to buy iron, only the market stall for raw materials is of interest to you at the moment. To buy something, a click with the left mouse button is enough to pick up 1 unit of the desired goods, and another click to pick up all available units. If you hold down the left mouse button on an item, you can choose how many units you want to pick up by moving the mouse up and down. Units which have been picked up can be put down again by right-clicking. For the actual purchase, simply left-click in the cargo area of the cart in the transport menu. Now pick up at least 2 units of iron from the raw materials market stall with the mouse pointer and put them in your cart. Excellent. Now that you have loaded the iron into your cart, you can return to your smithy. First, close the market menu. Then select your cart and send it back to your smithy. Your cart has reached the smithy. Well done. Now you need to move the iron into your smithy storeroom. Please select your smithy first, then click on Production and Storeroom in the Buildings action bar.
Where to?
You have the production menu in front of you, as well as the storeroom and the transport menu of your smithy. We will talk about the production menu in the next step. Now store the iron from your cart in your smithy storeroom. In principle, this works the same way as in the marketplace. Pick it up from your cart with the left mouse button and left-click to deposit it in the smithy storeroom. Well done. Now we will discuss the production of goods. In the upper left of the production menu, your employees and your own character are listed. Left-click on your employee there and left-click again on the Tools icon in order to make him manufacture tools. You have now started production. Now that you have bought iron and manufactured tools, you still have to sell your products in the marketplace. To do this, open the storeroom in your smithy again by selecting the building and clicking on Production and Storeroom. Before you load your products to sell them on the market, Let me point out your smithy's sales depot, which is below the actual storeroom. Any goods that you store here can be purchased directly by any neutral or friendly dynasty. Now use your left mouse button to pick up all tools from your storeroom, and left-click to deposit them in your cart's loading space. Now you need to send the cart to the marketplace. Select it and right-click on an empty spot near the marketplace.
Where would you like to go? No road is too long. That won't take long.
Your cart has arrived at the marketplace. Now you will finally find out if your work pays off and you can command a good price. Open the market menu by left-clicking on a market store. Then go to the market store for iron goods. Now all that is left to do is sell the tools. Take them from the cart with the left mouse button, then left-click on the tools compartment in the market store. Congratulations on your first self-earned money. Carry on like this, and you will certainly lead your dynasty to great wealth. Allow me to congratulate you for completing the 4th chapter of our tutorial. You have learned how to buy raw materials and take them to your business in a cart. You have also learned how to produce goods and sell them in the market. Welcome to the 5th chapter of the tutorial for the Guild 2. This is all about interpersonal relationships, for better or for worse. You are also going to learn how you can ask for the hand of your beloved and start a family together with her. The reputation of your family is, as you will soon see, one of your greatest possessions, because it can decide between war and peace in the truest sense of the word. While the young journeyman smith may simply not like you, poor favor with a powerful competitor may have serious consequences. Now take a look at the marketplace. In the middle are 2 people with question marks over their heads. You have an excellent reputation with one person, while the other would love to see you ruined. Talk to them, and thus learn more about their favor and its effects on you.
I am the master. Work is my passion. I am the master. Don't pretend to be tired. I cannot say that I am particularly pleased to see your face. To tell you the truth, I have been considering declaring a feud against you and yours for a while. Then at least we will know where we stand. My people will then hunt you down wherever they find you. Now get out of my sight! Let's go.
Oh, I'm overjoyed to see you. I will gladly offer you my hand to form a friendly alliance between our dynasties. Henceforth, let there be no strife between us and all our employees. I also promise that I will always prefer you when I get to make a decision at the court or vote for an office.
As I said, one person has a friendly attitude towards you. The other one is rather hostile. But how does this happen? As mentioned in the first chapter of the tutorial, favor towards you is displayed as a horizontal bar below the portrait. You can also read it from the character's facial expression. In the beginning, favor towards you is mostly neutral. If it sinks, the reasons may be your own shady actions, such as attacks or sabotage, other people saying bad things about you, or simply envy for your prosperity and political influence. The effects of a poor favor are shady actions, dismissal attempts, or even attacks in the worst case. A feud can be declared against you, which comes down to a war between families. Earning a good favor, on the other hand, is somewhat more difficult, because you have to show your good side and win friends with compliments, gifts, or even bribes. With very good favor, you can enter a friendly alliance with another dynasty, which unites both dynasties in battle against all others. This includes support during fights and help in extinguishing fires, among other things. From now on, you are immune to your allies' thieves and robbers, and naturally to all shady actions. After all that talking, let us finally get the action, because now it is time to start your own family. For some time now, your character has fancied a handsome young woman. She is currently on her way to the market to do her shopping. Use this opportune moment and begin your courtship here in the marketplace. Select your character, then click on the action Court Someone in the action bar. Then left-click on the young woman to mark her as a target.
I am the master. You have that certain something. May I accompany you?
I have nothing against that.
A courtship has begun. As you can see, the young woman is interested in you as well. Once you have clicked on her, you can see the progress of your courtship under her portrait. It will take a special approach to make the young lady fall in love with you for good. She belongs to the class of the scholars, and as such, she is particularly fond of compliments, gifts, and embraces. Now go to the lady and take these actions.
That won't take long. Let's go.
Oh, how did you know? I've been looking for something like this for a long time.
Let's go. You have lovely hair. Do you wash it daily?
Thank you for your kind and gentle words, sir.
Someone has fallen in love with you. Congratulations! You have won the heart of the young lady. Alas, courtship is not always this simple. I just made it easy here for a demonstration. But do not worry, you will manage. There is only one thing left to do to make your happiness complete: the marriage proposal. Select your character and click on the appropriate action. There is no need to specify the lady as a target.
Let's go. Will you marry me?
Most gladly, sir.
Let me be the first to congratulate you and your charming bride on your marriage. As already mentioned in the second chapter, married couples have a special action available when they are in their residence. Your character's wife has already entered the residence. Now let your character enter his residence as well by selecting the building as the target of his movement.
Let's go. Hmm? Time for work.
Well done. I guess I do not have to tell you where babies come from. But instead of just talking about it, let us get down to business. Select your character, then click on Spend the Night Together in the action bar.
Don't pretend to be tired. I think we should talk. Please come to our bedchamber.
Gladly.
Congratulations on completing the first chapter of our tutorial. You now know what your reputation is worth, how to court the one you love, marry her, and even how to go forth and multiply. Welcome to the 6th chapter of the tutorial for the Guild 2. In the following, I will explain how you can acquire a higher title and what advantages that will offer you. I will also introduce you to the political landscape in your city. What good is all your money if you cannot influence politics, quite apart from the fact that every office brings certain powerful privileges with it? In order to be able to hold an office, you must first earn the title citizen. This title grants you the privileges of applying for an office and being allowed to build the next higher building level for your residence. In order to be able to acquire a title, your character must be in the town hall. So select him and send him into the building. Then follow him with the camera. Welcome to the Town Hall. This is where council meetings and court proceedings take place, and where you can meet the town clerk. The clerk accepts applications for higher titles, offices, and legal actions. Select your character, then click on the action Buy a Title. Remember that the action is only available when your character is physically in the town hall.
Time for work.
Ah, greetings. A lovely spring morning, isn't it? So, a last bite from my lovely cheese toast. Delicious. So, you would like to acquire a new title, eh? Put your coin on the table and I'll see if I can arrange the title for you. And don't even think about trying to bargain. That would be a complete waste of time. You should think it over once more. That title is worth its weight in gold. Ah, its meaning, that is, it's gold. Ah, what does it matter?
That won't take long.
Ah, greetings. A lovely spring morning, isn't it? You know that in my office as a public servant, I already work much too much, but I'm always happy to find the time for you.
Someone has spoken to you.
So, let's get down to business. You'll not become emperor here, but I could try to get you a certificate bearing a better title than what you have now. It only costs a few coins. Perhaps not completely legal, but very cheap. What do you think? Very well. I shall see what can be done, and will inform you when the time has come.
Congratulations on your new title. From now on, you can run for an office. Now put your foot on the first rung of the political ladder by applying for your first office. The Chamber of Officers is constructed like a tree. The lower offices are down below, and the higher offices at the top. As a political newcomer, you must start at the bottom. Select your character, then click on the action Apply for an Office. This will open the office tree. Now click on a free office on the lowest level. As with buying a higher title, your character must be in the town hall to apply for an office.
Shall I help? Let's go.
Here is my application for an office. Please pass it on.
The City Council will soon meet to discuss filling the office. Please be on time.
Congratulations. You may have applied for a free office, but no one can guarantee that you will also be elected. Up to 4 people can apply for an office, and usually the one who wins is the one with the highest favor with the electors. The electors are the office holders in the higher levels.
Don't pretend to be tired.
Now select your character, click on the action Bribe Someone, and select the office holder as the target. Offer a large sum of money as a bribe. After all, you want to be sure you win the election.
You won't regret it.
Someone lets you bribe them. Congratulations. You have successfully finished the 6th chapter of our tutorial. You should now know how to gain a higher title and how to apply for an office. Welcome to the 7th and final chapter of the tutorial for the Guild 2, which is all about fighting. Pay close attention so you can save your hide if you should ever get into a fight. Besides the employees in your business, you can also hire henchmen at your residence. Henchmen are mercenaries who are loyal to you and will fight for you. I have already hired a henchman for you. He is waiting in your residence for your instructions. Now select him and send him out of the building. The easiest way to select him is to move the mouse pointer over the image of your residence on the right edge of the screen. This brings up the character portraits of all the inhabitants of the building. Click on your henchman here, then right-click on a free spot in front of your residence. Well done. You can use henchmen for more than just fighting, because they have a number of actions available, which increase with certain improvements to your residence. But now it is time to fight. On the road south of the marketplace is a robber who attacks and plunders passing carts. Send your henchman out and fight the robber before he captures your cart too. Select your henchman first, and then move south with your camera. The robber is on the road, not far from the city. Move the mouse pointer on top of him. You will see that the mouse pointer changes into a sword. Now right-click on the robber so that your henchman will attack him.
Ready? I want to plunder. Ready? Ready? What's wrong?
Your henchman has defeated the robber. Congratulations. A dynasty has come to an end. You have just fought a highwayman. That is not a crime, although the robber chief will not be amused. However, if you attack a character other than a thief or robber, the town guardsman may join against you in the battle. Witnesses will also regard your action as a crime and keep this as evidence against you. Every witness to a crime who is not too distracted or whose talent empathy is not too weak will receive evidence. With evidence, you can, for example, threaten someone so that he does not use shady actions against you. Or you can accuse him of a crime and so take him to court. With enough evidence, even the death penalty may result. Congratulations! You have completed the 7th and final chapter of our tutorial and have learned about henchmen and fighting. I hope you have fun and wish you lots of success when establishing your own immortal family dynasty.